Hello everyone. Welcome back to Witchy Wisdom. Okay, so we have our full moon in Gemini coming up. This is a full moon in Gemini reading for the collective. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a private full moon reading or a private year in review reading where we do a month at a time all the way out to January 2026, let me know. Message me. I do have a few slots for both of those open. The full moon reading is 44. That is on my social media. Whole year in review is 111. Okay, so what do we need to know about this full moon in Gemini? It is called the cold moon or the frost moon. And that is obviously because it's cold here in the northern hemisphere. It is winter, and it is right before our winter solstice on December 21st. Gemini, what does Gemini mean? Well, Gemini rules sales, business, bartering, salespeople. So be very aware of that in a good way. It's not a bad way. It's all good things. We are going to have some real internal and external balancing of victories, folks. I'm going to say that again. Internal and external balancing of victories. This is a big deal, okay? Just want to adjust this camera a little bit. This is a big deal. It's a turning point for a lot of us. For some of us that are a little bit more ahead in our vibrational timeline, it can be a personal goal or dream actually coming true at this point for this full moon. If not, it is definitely the personal goal or dream within reach, and it is a turning point. We begin the full moon in Gemini to make these decisions based deeply in intellect. Our intuition is the undercurrent, and our intellect, not ego, is driving these in Gemini, okay? Really, really, really good energy if you allow it to be there. All right, so full moon in Gemini for the collective. I have a few decks out. I don't know which ones I'll be called to use. I always listen as I go. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Ooh, we are all focusing deeply. All of these came out. We are focusing on the Kava Kava. This is our community. Look at that beautiful blue butterfly. Total transformation, also transformative communication with the blue butterfly. I love that. Really finding our people, finding our community, moving into what feeds our soul so it allows us to feed others, right? I love that in this moon. Focusing on the feminine. So this is motherwort, very much strength, but if you notice the woman, there's a lot of womb imagery there. There's a lot of powerful Mother Mary, goddess imagery there. Very, very, very powerful. So however that resonates with you, deeply feminine, strength. Okay, when we think about labor, when we think about the womb, when we think about what happens in there, it takes a lot of strength, a lot of courage to bloom that, right? To birth that idea. Stay with it. It sits next to the community, really coming in. And look at that lion energy. Thank you, universe, for bringing that. That lion is also strength, powerful. You could be a Leo. There could be some Leo components making some decisions in there. But I'm feeling really more it sits with courage, the lion, along with the strength, really pushing you to keep going, which is so pertinent in the full moon in Gemini. You know, really inner and external victories. We're balancing them, okay? Last but not least, sits next to cannabis. And this is about detaching or detachment. And this is letting go. Usually when we read out 3 cards, in a traditional oracle, it can be kind of past, present, future. That is not what this reading is. This is kind of a tale. It's kind of going with the flow, detaching things that no longer serve you. We're coming to the end of a year. 2024 is coming to a close. Let go of the people, the places, the things, the emotions, the traumas, the contracts that no longer resonate or serve you. Let them go, okay? We're gonna go into Ganesha. I used my Tree Magic deck for the midweek motivation, the Wednesday reading for 12/11. And I had that out again because trees mean growth. It's very, I believe, relevant to the full moon in Gemini, but I'm being called to put some Ganesha over this quickly for us. It is the remover of obstacles, as we know. And I think some of us are just going to need some confirmation for this. Okay, so building on top of these cards, look it, you can't make it up. I love it. Drive, guidance, nurture, period. Drive, guidance, nurture. Drive forward, go forward. Now is the time. okay? Community, faith, strength, courage. Keep going. Don't lose the motion. Don't lose the forward momentum. Thank you, universe. Guidance. Look at that ancestral guidance. Exactly what I said before, with kind of those people coming in and just really helping us and pushing us along the way. Listen to it, right? Appreciate it. That kind of Mother Mary, Goddess, God, whatever resonates with you, ancestral, divine, really nurturing us and helping us come forward with that guidance. And then we have nurture right at the end. And this is nurturing our inner being, our inner child, if you will, nurturing those inner voices and victories along with the external, and finding that balance. If it doesn't heal and feel good within, it can't be externally successful. Okay? Make sure that you're aware of that. You've got to be internally ready. The soul has to feel it, the body has to be healed and be ready, so the external can then be victorious. Okay? All right, everyone. Happy full moon. Blessings, love, and light. Reach out to me if you'd like a private reading.